In this video, I'll be talking about the Chime Online Bank. I'll be telling you guys if it's any good, if it's bad, will they steal your money, if the customer service is great, and should you actually sign up for this bank. I'll be going over the pros and cons of the Chime Online Bank, and this way you guys can make a better decision as to deciding if you want to use this bank or if you want to go with another option such as SoFi or Discover or American Express or Bank of America or some other bank. Now, I recently realized that there is a lot of interest, or people have been showing a lot of interest in the Chime Online Bank, and Chime is actually getting very popular right now. Now, before we jump into all the features and the pros and cons of the Chime Online Bank, just a very quick reminder to give this video a thumbs up if you like the content. And if you're new here, my name is Ian, and on this channel, I talk about ways to make money, ways to save money, ways to invest your money. I talk about credit cards, banking apps. I talk about everything to do with personal finance. So if you like these videos and you like these types of topics, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. It's 100% free to give this video a thumbs up. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on all the notifications. And that way you'll never miss the updates of when I post new videos, which is every single day. Now let's jump into all the features of the Chime banking app and also some of the pros. And first of all, let's talk about what the features of the Chime Bank are and what you get when you sign up for the Chime banking app. And when you sign up for Chime, you'll be actually getting 3 different accounts, or at least you'll have access to 3 different accounts. So you'll have access to a spending account, which could be the same as a checking account. You also get a savings account that actually offers a very high APY of 0.5%, which is much higher than what other banks are offering right now, because your big bank down the street is probably offering only 0.01% APY. And even if you look at some other high interest savings accounts like Discover, which I personally use myself, you only get 0.4%. So Chime is actually giving a better rate with this savings account. Now, the third account that you get here is a Chime Credit Builder account, and this is for anyone that doesn't have good credit or doesn't have credit at all, and you want to start working on building your credit. The Credit Builder account is very good, and I've done some research on this, and it doesn't pull your credit. And the way it works, it will eliminate any chances of you having to pay any fees, so it is completely free. It's a free Credit Builder account. It won't require a hard pull on your credit, and that is a much better offer than some other Credit Builder accounts that are on the market right now that will charge you fees, they may charge you interest, and they may leave a dent on your credit. Now, when you sign up for Chime, you'll get your Chime Visa debit card, and this card is a part of the MoneyPass network. So you have access to over 30,000 free ATMs to choose from within the US, and you can access the map within the app, and you'll always be able to find a free ATM wherever you travel to. Now, with that said, if you choose to use an out-of-network ATM, there won't be any reimbursements, and there will be a fee of $2 for using an out-of-network ATM. So bear that in mind if you actually sign up for Chime. Now, another cool feature that Chime has is the SpotMe feature, where you can simply overdraft your account up to $100 and then have direct deposit or money from your paycheck cover that overdraft. And Chime has this feature just in case you stretch yourself and you have some minor emergency or you need some cash really quickly, but you don't have any money in your account, and that way you can overdraft your account up to $100. You can easily repay this when you get paid, and it won't cost you anything. Now, for getting access to the SpotMe feature, there is one requirement, and that requirement is that you have to have direct deposit set up from your employer to your Chime spending account, and that direct deposit has to be of at least $500 per month to be able to have access to the SpotMe feature. I think that anyone on direct deposit should be depositing $500 or more in Chime per month, so this shouldn't really be an issue for you. Now, another cool feature of Chime is that you have the 2-day early paycheck, where you can get paid up to 2 days early, and this is a pro, but for me, it's really not a big deal because let's say usually or your usual payday is on a Friday and you have direct deposit set up in Chime. They will actually allow you to get paid on Wednesdays instead of on a Friday, and the reason I'm not really a fan of this, or I don't consider this to be a big deal, is because if your paycheck usually comes on a Friday and you sign up for Chime and they start sending your paycheck early and you get it on a Wednesday, that just simply means that they're moving your pay date from every Friday to every Wednesday. So Wednesday to Wednesday is 7 days, and Friday to Friday is also 7 days. So you're not really getting your paycheck 2 days early. You're just simply changing the date that you get paid from a Friday to a Wednesday. Now, the first time that you actually do this, yes, you'll get paid 2 days early, But then, as I mentioned before, Wednesday to the next Wednesday is going to be 7 days. So you're just moving your payday from a Friday to a Wednesday. And if that is something that you like and that is something that you want, then it's definitely going to be a plus for you. But in my opinion, it's not really that much of a big deal. There's also a roundup feature in Chime, and this is similar to the roundup feature that popular investment app Acorn has. And in Chime, this works with Chime actually rounding up your spending and depositing the difference to your savings account. So for example, let's say you use your Chime Visa debit card to purchase Starbucks coffee and the cost was $3.50. Chime will then round that purchase up to the nearest dollar, which would be $4. And so you would spend $3.50, which would go towards the purchase of your Starbucks coffee. And the remaining 50 cents that will be rounded up would be deposited to your savings account. And this way, you're always rounding up your transactions to the nearest dollar and you're always saving the difference. So this feature actually helps you to save money without actually having to go in the app and save money. Now, although this is a pro, I have to say that this is a feature that I'm also not that big on. I don't really see it as a big deal because rounded up spending is only going to get you a couple of dollars per month, maybe 10 or 20, or if you're spending a lot, maybe $50, and saving $50 per month is definitely not a big deal. You would instead be better off going in the app and actually transferring some money into your savings account. And so while it's a cool feature and it is helpful, it may get you to start investing or start saving rather, but it's definitely not that big of a deal because you're not going to save any significant amounts of money by using this rounded up feature. Now, while on the topic of saving, there's actually another feature that Chime has, which is a much better feature in my opinion than the rounded up savings feature. And this is the save when I get paid feature. And this way, or the way this works is that once your paycheck is deposited into your spend account, 10% of your paycheck will be automatically deducted and moved to your savings account, which means that your savings are put on autopilot, so to speak. You'll always be saving 10% of your paycheck without actually doing anything. And this is what I would consider as a considerable amount of savings. And this feature actually makes a lot of sense to me, more sense than the rounded up feature. Now, another good feature of Chime is that there are 2 partner banks, and this allows you to get FDIC insurance on up to $250,000 per bank, as you would with any other bank account. Also, the app is really simple and clean. I really like it. You can easily find all the options and you can easily view your account number and routing numbers. You can easily move money in between the accounts. You can easily find the SpotMe feature. You can easily lock and unlock your debit card. You can easily block international transactions as well as some other security features. So I think the app is also really, really good when compared to some other banking apps. Now, those are the main pros of the Chime banking app. And so let's now move on to some of the cons that I found with this app. And the first major con with all online banks is that you aren't able to easily deposit cash into your account because there's no physical branches. However, there are some options, and the options are that you can go to retail locations like Walmart or 7-Eleven or Walgreens, and you can deposit cash and it will take 24 hours. However, there is a fee to do this. And so if you don't necessarily have to deposit cash in your Chime account, then I think that you should avoid doing it and probably just use a regular physical bank like Chase for depositing cash, and then use Chime Bank for receiving your paycheck and other online transfers. Now, if you have money in your other bank accounts, then you can do electronic transfers, and that is easy and fast, or a fast way for adding cash to your Chime account. Now, as for other cons, I may have mentioned them before in this video, and the other cons are that there are some features that Chime has that I personally just don't see as really useful features, such as the rounded up feature. I don't think that this is really useful. And also the get paid 2 days early feature. I really don't think that this feature is as useful as it's advertised to be. I think this account is actually almost the same or identical as the SoFi Money account, which is another account that I use. So you guys can try both these accounts because they are completely free. And I'll leave a link below to where you can sign up for Chime, and you can also sign up for SoFi Money. And depending on the current offer, you can get a bonus of $75 once you send direct deposit, or a direct deposit of at least $200 to your Chime account as your first transaction. So if you want some free money, then you can sign up for the SoFi Money account, which gives you around $50 $50 for free, and also the Chime account, which gives you $75 for free, and you'll end up with $125 just for signing up for these accounts. And all you need to do is to add your direct deposit to them, and then you can either keep using the accounts if you like them, or you can just take the bonus cash and stop using the accounts and close them if you don't want to use them anymore. So with that said, comment below and let me know if you personally use Chime. Let me know if you like it. Also, if you use any other online banks, comment below and let me know how you think Chime compares to these other banks. And before you leave this video, remember to check all the links down below in the description where you can get some free stuff, which includes free cash, free stocks, free crypto. If you haven't already done so, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. It helps the channel out a ton, and it's 100% free to give this video a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel with all the notifications on so you never miss the updates of when I post new videos, which is every single day. And I will see you guys very soon in the next one.